Good morning. This is Miss Natalie Sutton, the Garrett County High School Library Media Specialist, and today we will be touring the KYVL Virtual Library. This is just going to be a quick reference guide, and you will be given a packet on the PowerPoint that will be provided to you along with this presentation. You're wondering, what is KYVL? Well, it's an access to over 30 licensed indexing, abstract, and full text databases. You're able to access over thousands of index publications containing full text resources as well as images and maps. You also have access to the Kentuckiana Digital Library, which includes over 1,000 books, over 80,000 photographs, and over 200,000 pages from Kentucky newspapers. Let's everyone come to the Garrett County High School website, scroll down to the Library Media Center, click on Research Databases and eBooks. Click on KYVL. Notice we have clicked on the Kentucky High School Resources. The first thing that we're going to look at today is EBSCOhost. EBSCOhost contains thousands of magazines and journal titles as well as reference books and images. So let's click on that database. Make sure you select all and hit continue. I understand that one of the possible topics is on animal cruelty. Notice when I type in animal cruelty, there's various words and phrases. So today we're going to click on animal cruelty in the United States. Notice when you use EBSCOhost, it's pulled up 3,296 articles. You always want to make sure you click full text, because that way you're not just limiting yourself to abstracts. You'll be able to get the full article. And since you are going to be needing peer review articles, go ahead and click that. As you do that, the search results narrow it down. Now you're down to 132 articles. You also want to have your publication dates for the last 10 years. So it's going to update that as well. There are additional parameters that are available to you. If we had chosen something just of animal cruelty, we could just narrow it down to North America, but we could. We're just going to click on United States. That just took us down to 31 articles. We can also click on language and make sure we only have English. Depending on your topic, what you're looking for, these parameters are a guide for you to use. Let's click on the first one. Notice here's the article. It's the abstract. You can click on the PDF full text. You can print this. You can save this article to your personal drive. You can email it to your student email. One thing that you should know, that when you're here at school, you have access, or in the school district, to the KYVL. But if you're at home, you need usernames and passwords. You can always come to the media desk and get those usernames and passwords. On the PowerPoint that you'll be receiving, the notes, it has all usernames and passwords in there available for you. Are there any questions about EBSCOhost? Alright, so next we're going to go to talk about ProQuest. Now this is a database that covers over the top 150 subjects in news today. It offers peer review in full text scholarly journals, newspaper reports, working paper publications, and the top magazines. There's access to over 450,000 ebooks. Once again, go ahead and click full text and peer reviewed. And this one, I know there's another topic on athletes and doping. We have 41 results. The great thing about KYVL, they have structured the EBSCO databases all the same. So when you're looking up information, it's like you did the first one. Here we go. We've got full text, peer reviewed. This is over from 1997. We want to bring it to 2006. We want to update it. We can print out the article. We can cite it. Yes, cite it. That's one of the most important things. You can hit cite. Let me click on the first article and hit cite. You're going to be using MLA. That is what is required. And you can scroll down, and you always want to use MLA 7th edition. That is the most recent edition. All you'll do is highlight it, copy and paste it into a Word document, and it's done. Are there any questions? The next database that we're going to be talking about is Explora. It's also a EBSCO product. Now, it offers most of the comprehensive collection of full-text reference resources available for secondary schools. It has 6 online databases, which is a full-text package, and is designed not only for students but also for research needs of educators. The next KYVL database that we are going to talk about is the Groyer Online Passport. And unfortunately tonight it is not available due to maintenance, because I can click on it and you can see that. So what I've done is I've pulled up the PowerPoint version of what we have, and I'm going to go over what is available. It contains 4 encyclopedias. The New Book of Knowledge here contains reference and current events for elementary school and higher. The multimedia contains media content, general references, and current events for middle school or high school. The Encyclopedia Americana contains in-depth reference and current event articles for high school students and up. Now, the Amazing Animals of the World really just caters to elementary and middle school students. You have access to interactive maps. There's over 1,200 maps and photos. And you have access to world newspapers in 73 different languages. And at the top, you can find it fast. It allows you to search all the encyclopedias all at once. What I've done is keyed in an example from Find It Fast on Lion. It pulls up an article. You can cite this article. Each encyclopedia has its own unique resource off to the left. Here, it tells you that if you're wanting to click on a word, you double click a word, and the dictionary button will automatically find the meaning and the pronunciation of it. Here, you can turn on the Read Aloud function, and it highlights the word as it's reading, okay, and it enables you to read along. Next is magazines. It brings up a list of full-text magazine articles on the same topic. And then clicking on web links, it will open a list of safe and reliable websites on the same topic. The next database we're going to talk about is Britannica Digital Learning. It'll let you access an encyclopedia with 3 level of reading, and students can move quickly from one level to another without changing the look or feel of the website. And so you want to click on high school. You can tag items to collect resources from different areas or content from here. You can double click on any word as well to get the definition, and you can also get a Spanish translation. In My Britannica, students can favorite articles, photos, and videos and access them later. You can also check out article information, multimedia related articles, and state in Common Core current alignment standpoint. Next, we're going to talk about the Novell list. If you're an avid reader, this is an opportunity that assists fiction readers in finding new authors and titles. You can search by title, author, or simply describing permanent plot details. So if you're a teenager, it gives you a list of some of the most current books, and it tells you if they're character-driven, amusing, issue-oriented. You can browse genres. You can also have feature read-alike. So if you like one particular book, you can add it to your folder. It tells you what it's about. Then you can go back, and here are other additional books like the book. It also has award winners as well. And then here, if you're looking for fantasy, you could click into fantasy and be like, oh, There's classic fantasy, epic fantasy, and humorous fantasy, and so forth. The last database that we're going to talk about is Learning Express Test. And we're going back to the KYVL website. And we're clicking on Learning Express. This is an interactive, easy to use, unlimited resource access. It has School Center, College Preparation, College Center, High School Center equivalency, Adult Learning Center, Career Center, and it also has something available for Spanish speakers. Now we're going to first go to the Learning Express. If I can get there. We're going to college prep. Now, everyone will be going to college. You're going to have to take your ACT. Students take the practice exam, and some may be taking the SAT. You can sign up. How would you sign up? By using your school email address. We're going to look at AP exams. The great thing about this, it offers you free AP exams that you can take online, and it'll tell you why you got the answer right and why it's wrong. So here, for example, if you're in AP Biology, there are 2 tests that you can take. It's very detailed. If you come up here for the ACT as well, prepare for your ACT, there are 4 practice tests in each section of the ACT. So you can take practice tests in the ACT 4 times. It will tell you why that answer is right and why it's wrong. This is a great tool. Now, if you're looking more for the Career Center, if you're thinking about going into the armed services or working on an occupational, you can come in here to the Career Center, okay? If you're wanting to join the military, you can click on the ASVAB practice exam, or you can even click on prepare for an occupational exam, or click on taking the work keys. Here you can, on the Career Center, we've talked about that. The School Center, it's getting extra help on your assignments. If you're needing help with math, reading, grammar, and science, you can also go on here and take practice tests as well. Here is the section for Spanish speakers. Excuse me. The Job and Career Accelerator has practice test questions. You can create resumes and cover letters. You can even search for jobs and explore careers. Computer skills allow you to look up different types of programs, becoming more familiar with those programs. This concludes our KYVL Virtual Library Tour for today. As I said, packets are available for you at the front desk here in the library. I have all passwords on this PowerPoint, and it goes into much more detail. If you have any questions, please let me know. I look forward to working with you throughout this school year.